favored man himself, Miss Ashton's beau and intended.
But don't worry, Billy. Ashton has a good many callers, but there isn't one who has gotten her to accept. Courage.
Well done, Virgilia.
And warmly, too.
My word's not something I take lightly, George. You should know that.
Miss Virgilia, Galen DeVere, your servant. May I have the signal of honor of this dance?
It would be my pleasure, Mr. DeVere.
Well, she is the soul of charm, so far.
And knowing her, that's what worries me.
One moment, sweet Ashton. Gentlemen, these long and studious faces, is there no mirth extant? You, gentlemen, young Lochinvar of the North, are you availing yourself sufficiently of our decadent southern delights?
We dance and drink a good deal up north, too, you know.
In court the ladies as well, I suppose. The essential liberties, long may they prevail, hmm?
I think it's safe to say all Americans are in favor of that.
Yes, but some of us would go to greater lengths than others to defend.
Huntoon obviously has some rather definite views on states' rights, Billy.
Definite, somewhat prickly from the northern point of vantage.
That's so.
Well, perhaps not prickly, merely logical. In the matter of the basic freedoms, such as that of private property, for example.
Universally respected, as far as I know.
Under the states' rights doctrine, the holding of slaves is a matter to be decided by the sovereign states themselves, rather than an overreaching, power-hungry, and I must say it, a meddling federal government.
Sir, that's wrong. Slaves are human beings, not things, not private property.
Well, then you best read the Constitution. I quote from the 10th Amendment of that revered document. The power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states and the people thereof. I beg you to look into it, my northern friend.
Very quiet, madam.
Am I? I'm sorry, I've forgotten my manners.
No, your manners are impeccable. It's your spirit I'm talking about. I know a man who suffers much the same way you do.
Are there others like me? That's the tragedy of feeling sorry for oneself. It obliterates one's sympathies for others.
Very clever, Madeline. But you needn't be with me. I'm your friend, and I'm his friend, too.
My, now, aren't you two the pair? Are you proposing already, Forbes?
Well, I guess you could say that in a way, Miss Ashton. What I proposed was...
Forbes has invited me to the races, Ashton, to see his stallion win.
Oh, how exciting. I just love stallions. They're so wild, violent, powerful.
Then you'd love Cannonade. I rode him over today. He's in your stable.
Oh, Forbes, don't take me to see him right this minute. I want to see him up close. I want to touch him.
Well, I suppose I could. Miss Brett?
No, thank you, Forbes. I'll wait and see him at the races. You and Ashton go.
Let's hurry, Forbes. I want to see that stallion. Maybe I'll ride him.
In that dress?
I suppose I could take it off.
Harry Dent's in that swamp of politics.
You're lucky to get away from that crowd with both your temper and your honor intact.
Well, for the most part, I'm a lover, not a fighter, at least at parties. Good evening, Ashton. Why is your cousin so cold to me?
You're determined to get burned, are you?
If I can't take Ashton away from James Huntoon, then I don't deserve her.
You're missing something that would be a lot better for you. Brett. She's a darling. And she's capable of loving. That's a faculty Lady Ashton does not possess. One in 10,000, Billy. I know her.
Will you excuse me?